everybody out there with Life with Cousin Patches, baby. And I'm sitting here with Candy from Sweet Additions TV. Yes. And we are here today to bring y'all some of these things, because I've been talking about laws lately and been involved with laws. I brought Candy on the show so she can give me her, I guess, politically correct thought, because, honey, you know, my thoughts is not politically correct. Okay. And I think it probably should be allowed to. But,
what should be allowed?
I think that legalizing prostitution should be allowed.
Oh.
I bring this up because there was this lady. Her daughter was a prostitute. Her daughter before that was a prostitute. The granny was a prostitute. Her mother is in, you know, her late 60s, and she's an old prostitute.
She's an old hoe.
She's an old hoe. You know what I'm saying? And anyhow, so she's a repeat offender of this, and it was, you know, she got several cases. They went on and threw her a couple years. Now, you know, apparently she got health issues and all this other shit.
Man, she been hoeing. All the way till she's 60.
And I don't think this lady's last of her years should be spent in nobody's prison because she was hoeing. Now, she didn't know no other way to live life. The daughter didn't know no other way to live life. I'm not saying that there couldn't be another way, but some people are just good at what they do. And then I heard that the Johns, they just get their face in the newspaper. The one that she got locked up for is one of her old regulars. They done got caught up. But his face get either just put in the paper, he had to pay a little fine. But the prostitute got to go to jail and do all that. Don't you think they legalizing everything else? Don't you think they should just go ahead and give them some type of Medicaid and give them a TAMP card? And
Medicaid, no, because Medicaid is taxpayers' money. But I do think it should be legalized. I remember I lived in Germany where Berlin, where hoes sit in windows with price between their legs. You know, I've seen it. So me personally, do I think hoeing should be legal? I think they should legalize it, but I think they should do it like Germany does it. Germany, for they hoes, it's mandatory that they have to get checked for every disease. Like, okay. You know, it's like you have to. So it's like, you know, bordellos and, you know, shit like that, to where they make sure everything is checked. So you not, you know, just out here passing around some shit. But technically, I don't see why hoeing. I mean, if a bitch she want to fuck for some money, I don't see how that's hurting the next motherfucker unless they spreading AIDS. But that's why I said if they make it legal, you know, them hoes should have to get checked.
They should have to get checked. That's why I said they should have some type of, you know, because for bums, the people who's actually outside just begging for change, you could get your teeth cleaned for free. You can get food stamps and all that. And I hate to say it, but, you know, I've had to dress up like a bag lady to go get my teeth cleaned for free because I couldn't afford the prices that they trying to charge me that I work for. But this old hoe that's been hoeing for years, you know, got to be snatched up and treated like a whore and criminal, you know.
But she's selling her pussy. That's her pussy. That's her pussy.
The show is.
So, being because I have been over in Germany and seen how, you know, it's legalized and, you know.
It might help the city out, really. Because they can tax the hoe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got to pay your fair share.
Yeah.
So, honestly, I think, you know, if a hoe want to be a hoe, want to be a hoe, want a hoe, want a hoe. I don't think it should be illegal for her to sell her body. She's not hurting anybody. She's making motherfuckers feel quite good. So if somebody wants to give her money for her she's 60, so I bet that bitch knows all the tricks.
She sure do.
So
take her grill out and everything.
And I bet you she get up. That's the best thing. Straight gumming.
Straight gum. That's what she do every year.
Gum the shit out your dick. That 60-year-old will take your man.
She's not playing. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. So while I'm talking about all these crazy situations, I'm flicking through the channel, y'all. Flicking through the channel. Boom. I see I'm married to what? And they have all these crazy cases, but there was one case that stuck out immediately to me. And the case that stuck out immediately to me was, it was this young lady, a young couple. Now, they already had different people they had on there with the guy, and he's married to 2 women, they polygamous, and, you know, they had S&M. Well, this particular day, there was a young couple that one of the women had HIV. Her mother passed it to her. and she has a boyfriend who hasn't has a HIV or AIDS yet. He doesn't have it yet. Okay, but he goes get checked every 6 months.
Every 3 months.
Yeah.
That would drive me fucking crazy.
Every 3 months. Well, it's not wrong with people being in love, and I don't know. Like I said, I bring her on here for she can do the political part because y'all know my way of thinking may not be in the best taste of everybody. They want to bring a child into the world, but they don't got no money. Then they pretty poor. They don't got no money.
And they already have one child from a slip up.
From a slip up. They just happy that their baby hasn't got it yet. But the doctor said, yes, there is a percentage. I think it was a low percentage that your child will probably be born with AIDS. If you carried the baby, there is a percentage. But they said that you can take some kind of medicine to help that might not, but you still a chance that your baby might be born with this. She don't got no money for putting in vitro into somebody else.
I think they said 15,000.
15,000, 12.
But it's a lot to take care of two kids, too.
It sure is.
With AIDS. I mean, she got AIDS. She got to buy her medicine and shit. This shit high.
Yeah. Yeah. and they can't use like a, what they call them little surrogate mothers. The mothers that carry the children for you.
They can't pay.
Because they can't pay. So they're going to go ahead the old-fashioned way and just make his baby. Knowing that they got AIDS.
She has it.
That she has AIDS. I was outraged. I thought that if you make a life, you intend to be around for that baby's life, and you want the best for your child, so you want them to have longevity. Even for the ones that's unborn yet, I think you should take care of them. And to jeopardize them with a chance that this baby might be born fucked up with, if I know that my baby might have all kinds of disabilities, or, you know, a chance they may have to be born to die like that, I would have, my love would be more greater that I would actually not be selfish and have the baby anyway. I just wouldn't have that one at all and give my love to somebody else because, you know, my love is so strong. I want to know how you feel about it.
Well, with them, it's crazy because, like I saw, that would just be stressful. Like, he doesn't have AIDS. They use condoms, but it slipped one time. That's how they had the first baby, and he didn't catch it. But he has to get tested every 3 months. That would stress the fuck out of me to where I'm sitting there like, what's the test? What's the test? Because that's how he's like. And then when he said negative, he was like, who would want to go through that every 3 fucking months? That would be too stressful for me. And I do kind of think it's being selfish because, like, there is a chance, even though they do say there is a certain medicine where they can take where the baby might not get it, but he still could damn near get it. Mm-hmm. Because they couldn't afford, I mean, you know, to adopt, the lady told me you got to go through all some shit because you got AIDS. We'd want to know, you know, what's your life expectancy, you know, and all that stuff. So they was out of that. Then they didn't have enough to do the in vitro, so they was out of that. So it's like, but if you don't have 12,000, 15,000, I'm not saying that don't mean, because there's people who have babies who don't get that much money every day. But why try to do it on purpose? Because people who have babies who don't get that much every day, usually it's a oops. It's not a planned thing.
It's not a planned thing.
So why plan it? And you already got one kid, and y'all ain't got the money like that. Why plan to try to have another one with so much around? He could catch AIDS because they talking about just let me fuck you raw and get you pregnant. Yeah. I'm like, if they wanted to do all that, I'm like, he could just jack off and she can put that shit in there with a turkey baster. Why try to? But I'm saying, like, why take the chance? Okay, I'm gonna fuck you to get a baby. Let's pray I don't get AIDS. Like, why take that chance?
Pray that the baby don't be born with AIDS. Yeah, why take that chance? I feel like it.
So my thing is, you are blessed with a miracle baby. Mm-hmm. Because the baby doesn't have AIDS.
That could be laid down low, like maybe my dormant. Yeah.
But, well, they said
and that baby might grow up to have it. Yeah, grow into AIDS.
Well, no, because like if he had it like that, he would have got, because that's how she got it, through her mom. Because her mom had it. And she caught it through her mom through breast milk or whatever.
Yeah, she should have stopped it then. You know what I'm saying? But, well, instead of having these damn kids.
She had one, and like I said, they should look at that baby like, that's our miracle baby. We're going to give this baby all our love. Because it so happened that the condom came off, he didn't catch AIDS, and the baby didn't catch AIDS. That should be their miracle baby. They should just shower that baby with love. I do think it's kind of selfish to try to have another one because she knows she has AIDS. She knows it's a possibility that he could get sick.
And I don't got no problem with nobody who has these. I know loved ones.
No. I'm talking about
I have loved ones that, you know, that does have this. So yeah. I have no prejudice against anybody that have AIDS. I just feel that if you're gonna jeopardize, they are marching for what is that, abortion now for less shit. You know, for less shit. to me, I just couldn't want to be that selfish to where I'm gonna have a baby that have a chance.
Yeah,
it's not worth the chance.
I wouldn't want to take the chance.
It's not worth it.
They have one that's biologically both of theirs. That's their miracle baby. I wouldn't want to keep trying to take the chance on him getting AIDS and then the baby getting AIDS. It's like, you know, and
it's a sad story.
And bless his heart, because he is in love. Because you know how some people are like, what would you do? I can't sit here and lie. If my significant other came to me and was like, I got AIDS, bitch, I'm gonna have to love you from afar. And what I mean, it may sound fucked up, but I think most people will be real about it. First off, if you got AIDS and I don't, but you was fucking around, you got it from somebody else. Mm-hmm. I can't really sit here and tell you and say, oh,
but it could have been a blood transfusion. It could have been a number of things.
It could have been. You're right. But I can't sit here and say, even though it's the politically correct thing to say, I can't sit here and say, okay, I'm gonna keep fucking you.
Yeah, that's true.
I love you. We're gonna be the best of friends.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here for you. What do you need? You want some food?
But you won't be eating no cookie.
Yeah, I couldn't sit here and say I'm gonna keep fucking you with me very well knowing you have AIDS. Because
yeah.
I mean, to me that's just like
but
saying,
if y'all both got it, then y'all can stay together and make.
Well, you know what? No, they say
together.
that makes like some, because you know one person's AIDS isn't the same as another person's AIDS.
Oh, so it's not like chicken pox. You got chicken pox, you got chicken pox. No. Just abuse, can't get no more.
Like it's different strands, so y'all can fuck around and fucking catch super AIDS and shit.
And then start a whole nother branch of a whole other disease.
Yeah, they say just because you both have AIDS, that don't mean just fuck it. We got AIDS, let's fuck, we good. No, because it's AIDS is different in each person.
I didn't know that. And I've been telling people who got AIDS, I tell them, why don't you just go knock somebody else who got AIDS. Go to the AIDS meeting and y'all hook up from there. You know what I'm saying? Kids, instead of being trying to be like, well, I don't have AIDS, can't fuck. I did not know. I thought they both had it. If one had HIV and the other one have AIDS, y'all close enough, so go on and go for it.
No, because HIV is not AIDS.
Yeah, but it's going to turn into AIDS eventually, so why not help it get there? You know, I mean, go out and enjoy yourself. That's what I thought, you know what I'm saying?
But I just couldn't take that. Like, that would be a chance. It's not like I would be like, okay, I can never talk to you again. But no, but I could not be your lover.
No.
And that's just my, you know, my personal opinion. It's not like, you know, get away from me. I could not be intimate. Me personally, now, it's not saying I'm saying I would cut off all strings, but I couldn't say, let's try for a baby and pray I don't get it. That's just something I couldn't. That's just like taking the needle out of a crackhead and putting him like, I hope this nigga don't give me hepatitis C. No. I just couldn't do that. I couldn't.
I can't do that.
So I think that they should love and cherish the miracle baby they have.
Mm-hmm.
And be happy that, you know what, the Lord blessed us with a child. He blessed to where her husband wasn't able to catch it. Because that right there, that was
and
like,
that's why I say sometimes some of these laws need to be, some people, I think that's why it should be allowed to. I actually, because I think, you know, I don't think everybody should be out here having kids. And maybe if we did, it would create more jobs. Maybe we have more judges. Because I honestly think that, you know, if this person's too fucked up and he didn't have too many kids, then you are forbidden to have you get neutered, spaded.
Like that nigga who got 22 kids.
Yeah.
He had 22?
Yeah.
And he looked like he ate a day, like he ate over 35. Yeah. So he can still keep having.
Yeah, somebody need to put a stop to that.
2 kids with, what did he say, 18 women?
Yeah. It's ridiculous. That should be allowed. Like, you done had one more baby, nigga. We just locking your stuff down. Right. There's some laws I think they need to just be having. Some people need to say, yo, And this particular incident right here, if you know, you should be able to go there here and get approved to have kids. I think you should get approval checks and check references. It ain't right, but some of these bitches out here don't even need to be mothers. I had one mother tell me one day that, you know, that if her child, they didn't pay the cell phone bill to take care of a kid, that's, you know, being a good mom and putting them through good shit because they didn't pay
I paid the cell phone.
I paid the cell phone bill. I do my part for my kids. Maybe a government phone. You pay $7 extra for extra 50 minutes. You know, I don't know. Somebody needs to say, hey, you need to go. Get some kind of shit.
And then the baby they had, he's like 1, wasn't he, or months or some shit, like.
He was 1.
He was about 1, yeah. So it's like, y'all talking about, he ain't, little nigga ain't, damn, he ain't old yet.
Y'all should be tired.
You know? He ain't old news, he still got that new baby smell.
The city bus, I think, to go see where they to go to the doctors and stuff. They poor. I don't even think certain poor people, if you're too poor, you need not to be having kids.
On purpose.
On purpose.
That's what I said. Most people who are, fucked up in the game as far as money, it's usually a oops.
Yeah.
It's not like, I'm going to have a baby. I'm broke as shit. I'm gonna have one. It's usually a oops.
It's usually a oops.
You know, so
I wish you can regulate that. It needs to be some laws. I'm just saying.
With that, my opinion is, I think they should just be happy with the miracle baby they have and not
and
push.
If she has a baby and it comes out with it, they should just start snatching their kids away. I don't know. That ain't right. I just don't think it's right. I just think it's handing your child out a death sentence before it has a chance to even get her. I don't want to give it its first death sentence. I have that possibility that one day
that could be real sick.
And
what do y'all think?
Yeah.
Do y'all think that they should just try their luck and see if he might catch it and see if he get the baby and if they? What do you think of the situation?
Let us know.
So I'm gonna sum it up for you. Wife has AIDS, husband doesn't. They was knocking off each other. One day the condom both broke or came off. She got pregnant, but he luckily didn't get AIDS, and the baby didn't get AIDS. Baby's one. Now they want another baby. But the doctor told them that the only way, pretty much, that they're going to get it, since they can't afford to do in vitro and they can't adopt, is the old-fashioned way. Which means he probably will catch AIDS, and there's a possibility that the baby could get sick, too. Do you think they should go ahead and try, or what do you think about the situation?
Yeah, let us know. And subscribe. Subscribe to Sweet Additions TV. And subscribe to Life for Cousin Patches and 1975 Patches. Check us out at the candy shop. And she got t-shirts and everything. And check the sugar shop out, y'all. Check it out. Girl,
sugarshop.spreadshirt.com. SATV.spreadshirt.com. Check us out.
It's so much better when you do it. But yeah, that's the debate. I was outraged after watching that show. To me, that's not even being a true parent, because a true parent wouldn't even want to jeopardize their kids like that. Honest to God, they just wouldn't.